systematic basis for making inferences about the learning and development of students. It is the process of defining, selecting, designing, collecting, analyzing, interpreting, and using information to increase students' learning and development.
Four types of assessment. I am going to explain the summative assessment. Summative assessment or summative evaluation refers to the assessment of participants where the focus is on the outcome of the program. When to conduct summative assessment? Summative assessment will be done or given at the end of the quarter or instructional period.
Why to conduct summative assessment? To collect evidence from the student knowledge, skill, or proficiency.
How to conduct summative assessment and consider the conduciveness of the environment via exit learning products. So as we all know, summative assessment should be done periodically to determine at a particular point in time what the student know and didn't know. In conducting summative assessment, we should also consider the conduciveness of the environment. For example of that is when the student is taking the paper and pencil test. So, the room should be well ventilated, well lighted, and away from crowd or noise, because those characteristics of a learning environment will help the students understand and focus on the test that he or she taking, and through that we can fully assess the things that they have learned from that particular period of time.
It is a mastery exam or dry run examination measuring the child able to learn something or acquire from the teacher. If the child did not meet the objective, there is something wrong with the instructions.
The goal of summative assessment is to evaluate student learning at the end of instructional unit by comparing it against some standard or benchmark.
Good students, today we're going to discuss about summative test. Always remember, summative test is a measurement to your ability to think and to write the action as fast as you can. All of you are required in this type of assessment.
This is an example of summative test. The instruction is, give the meaning of the underlined words in each sentence. Number 1. They asked their mother to retell the story. The underlined word is retell. Retell means to tell it again. So the answer is tell it again. Number 2. The department stores have their pre-Christmas sale every year. The underlined word is pre-Christmas. From the word pre, that means before. So the answer was before Christmas. Number 3. Some employees were pro-government. The underlined word is pro-government. From the word pro means favor. So the answer is favor of our government. Number 4. Children were giving anti-polio vaccination. The underlined word is anti-polio. From the word anti, that means against. So the answer is against polio. Number 5. Some flags are tricolor. From the word tri, it means three. So the answer is 3 colors. Through this test, we can measure the ability and learning of our students. I hope the example will help you to understand what the summative test is. Thank you.